The number is plain to see, and so is the name. They played different positions for different schools in different decades, but they're joined. The Father, the Son, and the number.
And that number means a lot to me. It just tells me I'm playing for my dad kind of and keeping his legacy going on.
Long before he became a linebacker at Florida State, football was a passion for Terrance Smith, and it was a path, a way to follow in his father's footsteps.
Terry Smith is going to rewrite the receiving records here at Clemson.
The pride of Clemson, South Carolina, touchdown Terry Smith was the school's all-time leader in receptions and yards when he finished his career in 1993.
I'm just going to take a bow to the crowd and let them know that I appreciate everything they've done for me my 4 years here at Clemson.
He'd also made one more important catch by then, his wife, Angela. And the couple had their first child, Terrance, while still at Clemson.
He was a very active, hands-on dad. He changed diapers, he made bottles, and he did it better than me. As a matter of fact, he used to show me how to do it.
Terry went on to the NFL, but in 2 hard seasons with the Indianapolis Colts, he failed to make a single catch. In 1996, a knee injury ended his career.
He was depressed, disgusted. I mean, that's something you'd work your whole life to be able to do, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you.
He just was almost always just in a bad or a sad mood. We would argue, and he just became so very angry. He didn't react well to me moving out and taking the children. He didn't react well to that at all.
By the summer of 1997, Angela was living in Atlanta with the couple's 2 children, 4-year-old Terrance and his younger sister, Deja. That July, Terry went to their apartment and forced his way in.
He just walked straight to me and just started hitting me. He did have a knife, and he, he cut me with it several times. He told me, "I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna kill myself." And I was like, okay, let me just be still and let him kill me so he can get out of here before he hurts them. I'm sorry.
I was actually in the bathroom. I just heard, a loud bang and a whole lot of yelling.
My daughter was in the bedroom. She came out of the room and she said, "Hey, Daddy." and he grabbed her.
The police were called, and when officers arrived, they found Angela being held at knife point. The police opened fire, killing Terry Smith and wounding Angela and her daughter. Terrance was unharmed.
I'm lucky to even have a family right now. I could have been left an orphan that day. We're survivors. My mom instilled that in all of us, that no matter what happens, you can always make it better. I mean, my mom is my hero. My mom is one of the strongest women on this earth.
It was that strength that pulled Angela through her recovery, and in time, do something stronger still. To forgive her late husband, and to preserve a father's place in a son's life.
I didn't want that to be the one bad thing that was his legacy. I wanted all the good to be his legacy. And I always just tried to let my kids know he was a good person. He wasn't a monster. He just was sad, and he needed help, and nobody could give it to him.
Did you have to forgive him?
Yeah, I did.
What allowed you to do that?
Because it was some of me and him. When I started to play football, we kind of just got common ground. Football actually brought us back together. That's why I just want to keep legacy going on.
It's not a perfect legacy. It's a real one, in meaning and in memory.
I have a tattoo of him right here, and him touching the Howard's Rock up at Clemson, and I have the wings on him. He is watching over me, and somehow his spirit gets in me while I play. I feel like he'll be in Pasadena watching.